Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Well, guys, sometimes you just need a good laugh. You really, really do. Sometimes you need a good laugh from the mainstream media. MSNBC in this case, they're hilarious. They are. When they're not race baiting, and of course, you guys already know that the race baiter over there, Tiffany Cross, has been fired. But some of these people over there really, really do make you laugh. They do. Now, the midterm elections, there was some big losers in this midterm election. I mean, Stacey Abrams, for example, she got blown out in Georgia. She did worse this time, even though more people actually were voting, more black people actually voting, and she got destroyed by Brian Kemp. Now, Liz Cheney. Now, Liz Cheney wasn't even on the ballot in the midterms because she got blown out in her primary to Eric Hageman, a Trump-backed candidate. Liz Cheney is a pariah. She essentially is no longer a Republican. I mean, she actually voted for Democrats in the midterm. She told you she would actually vote for Democrats, even socialists and communists. She didn't care. She has completely lost her mind. This is a woman without a party. Now, back to MSNBC. They took a look at the people that actually lost in the midterms, and they proposed an idea, a 2024 ticket, a super ticket, I guess you could say, of Liz Cheney and Stacey Abrams. Now, I'm not making this up, guys. Check it out. MSNBC panelist floats exciting Liz Cheney, Stacey Abrams joint run in 2024. Now, if you actually do look at the ideologies of these two, they're complete opposites. They are. Stacey Abrams is a radical leftist. When it comes to Liz Cheney, she is a never-Trumper Republican. And just based on what they believe in, it's not the same thing. But still, at the end of the day, how is this ticket would even happen? I mean, no Republicans are going to vote for Liz Cheney. And frankly, folks, a lot of Democrats aren't going to vote for Stacey Abrams. Let's just be real about this. This ticket is a joke. I can't believe they actually proposed this. Now, I don't believe that Liz Cheney would actually run on a ticket with Stacey Abrams. Now, Liz Cheney says that she is a conservative, and we know that Stacey Abrams is pretty much a progressive Democrat. Now, I just don't see them mixing together. I don't believe that Liz Cheney would go for it. But you know what? If she wanted a chance at the White House, she's going to have to pander to Democrats because she is not getting any Republican voters. Now, also, would they run as Republicans or as Democrats? They got a better shot as running as Democrats for sure. Now, but however, Democrat voters despise Liz Cheney. They hate her. You know, they're praising her now, you know, because it's all about, you know, attacking Trump, and that's pretty much it. This ticket would fail. I mean, I can't believe MSNBC actually put this out there. I mean, Stacey Abrams has not won a statewide election for governor. She got blown out this past time. She was close the first time, but she got blown out this time. The people in Georgia didn't even want to vote for her. The people in Wyoming, now Stacey Abrams, her loss isn't as bad as Liz Cheney's to me. Liz Cheney was in a solidly red state. She was the incumbent, and she lost by, almost 40 points in a primary? Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing right there. But let's listen to this clip, guys, from MSNBC.
Let me throw out a couple of other names if I can. So you've got Val Demings, right? You've got Liz Cheney, Sherry Beasley, Tim Ryan. A top Democrat suggested to me, watch for Tim Ryan in years in the future to run for president. I mean, I don't know. Do you count these folks out? Are many of them maybe the right candidate in the wrong state?
Well, what about if we pair up Liz Cheney and Stacey Abrams and actually start talking about universal voting and election reform? I could see them doing kind of a czar thing with the administration that's completely bipartisan. That would be exciting.
I mean, stuff does turn over in this point in
but there's commissions
administration.
that the president can create, and there is definitely an appetite for this kind of movement of like there's not one American who has not experienced an election day and said this is flawed. There has to be a better way.
Boy, that is terrible. So pair them together for election reform. They're talking about federalizing elections, which is actually unconstitutional because the states actually have a constitutional right to run elections as they see fit. That could be a good thing. That could also be a very bad thing. In the case of Florida, a very good thing. In the case of Arizona, a very, very bad thing, folks. I mean, that's still not done counting. They're talking about going to like next week. And that does raise a lot of questions about Arizona. But this is a dumpster fire take right here. A dumpster fire take. Nobody would vote for that ticket. These people are despised by the other side. In the case of Liz Cheney, Republicans hate her, Democrats hate her. In the case of Stacey Abrams, the Republicans, they don't like her. And a lot of Democrats wouldn't vote for her either. She wouldn't even win her own state. She got solidly defeated in Georgia. Not even close. MSNBC, man, maybe they just say stuff for shock value sometime because this is essentially what it is. This was for shock value. This ticket would not work at all. I mean, maybe Liz Cheney will say, hey, I'm going to run as a Republican. It would not shock me, though, in 2024, if Liz Cheney did come out and say, you know what? I want to make sure that Republicans never win again. So she'll run in the primary. She'll get destroyed. Maybe she'll try to go as like an independent or something and try to take away Republican votes, which I don't think would even work, just to ensure that, that a Democrat would end up being president in 2024. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.